Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Jordan Report, and I am your host, Robert Jordan. Everyone, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, guys, we're seeing another one of these very, very disturbing aspects of the left where they're just making these arbitrary decisions for the rest of us without asking us anything. The Aunt Jemima products have been on the market for well over 100 years, and nobody's ever complained as far as I know. I've been using the products, so I don't think anybody else has any problem with it. But somehow the left does. But anyway, these people actually have families. The ladies that represented the Aunt Jemima products had families, and they were proud of their people. They were not ashamed of them at all. I found two of the families, and I'm going to show you a short clip of one of them talking. Here's the first one here. This is Aunt Jemima's great-grandson Blad's decision to drop brand name. This is an injustice. This is one of the great-grandsons of one of the Aunt Jemimas. A descendant of Aunt Jemima blasted the decision by Quaker Foods to cancel his grandmother's legacy after the company said it would rename the line of products to make progress toward racial equality. Larnell Evans Sr. denounced the action. This is an injustice for me and my family. This is a part of my history, sir. It's a part of all of our history, people. This has been with us a long time, Evans told Patch. According to Evans, his great-grandmother, Anna Short Harrington, was the second woman to portray Aunt Jemima. I believe there were three. I got another one I'm going to show you, but I believe it was three altogether. Harrington would travel the country touting the Quaker products, which made her a national celebrity, according to Patch. She would have been a very successful woman in her day. It would have been somebody a family would have been proud of. All of these families were proud. Here's another one. Family of woman who portrayed Aunt Jemima isn't happy brand is being renamed. No one bothered to ask him. This is another lady. I'm going to show you her family. An East Texas woman. I live in Texas. She's on the east side, though. An East Texas family with relatives who portrayed Aunt Jemima isn't happy that the brand has decided to rename the iconic maple syrup, arguing that the move is erasing their legacy of their deceased great cousin, Lillian Richard. This is a different lady. Richard portrayed Aunt Jemima in a series of Quaker Oat Company promotions, advertisements, and real-life events in a career that lasted from the 1920s to the 50s. She later became a goodwill ambassador for the town of Hawkins, Texas, which was designated the pancake capital of the world in pancake capital of Texas in 1995 in her honor. Vera Harris, a family historian for the Richards family, explained why the family opposes Quaker Oats' decision to rename the maple syrup brand in the decision with the newscast. I'm going to show you that. They're very opposed to this, people. You're taking away some people's history, and you didn't even ask them. Here's the news clip.
His family is not happy about the brand changing of a popular pancake syrup, Aunt Jemima, and they say it's taking part of their own family history away. As KLTV7's Bob Hallmark shows us, the iconic Aunt Jemima has long-standing ties with the city of Hawkins and a goodwill ambassador named Lillian Richard.
Vera Harris is the family historian for the Richard family of Hawkins and could hardly believe a big part of their family legacy, the Aunt Jemima brand, was about to be erased from supermarket shelves.
A lot of people want it removed. We want the world to know that our cousin Lillian Richard was one of the Aunt Jemimas, and she made an honest living. We would ask that you would reconsider just wiping all of that away. I am a descendant, a second cousin of Lillian Richard. There wasn't a lot of jobs for especially black women back in that time. She was discovered by the Quaker Oats Company to be their spokesperson.
Lillian became a goodwill ambassador for Quaker Oats and for decades portrayed Aunt Jemima all over Texas.
She made an honest living out of it. She toured around the state of Texas.
Here in the Fouke community just outside Hawkins is a historical marker dedicated to Lillian Richard, who's recognized as one of several women who portrayed Aunt Jemima.
And the family is proud of what she did.
She was actually considered like a hero in the town of Hawkins, and we are proud of that. We do not want that history erased.
Harris says her family feels that activism has gone too far.
I wish that, we kind of would take a breath, not just Just get rid of everything, good or bad. It is our history. Removing that, wiping that away, wipes away a part of me. We're proud of our cousin.
Bob Hallmark, KLTV 7 News.
All right, guys. You see that? That's what they're doing. You're wiping away people's history without even asking them. The left has to stop this stuff, or at least we have to stop them from doing this.